I'm going to do a review of the DJI Spark. So a little disclaimer, I did buy the Spark recently, just 2 days ago. I've only had a chance to try it for a couple days. So it's nice. It comes in this black styrofoam case, and I think you can bring that around in your bag. And this is the Spark in my hand. And this is the camera, which is on a gimbal, the blades, and the batteries on the back side. And I did buy an additional battery. The batteries last about like 15 to 20 minutes, I'd say, and they do take a little bit of time to charge. And if you don't have the additional charger, it's going to take, it takes a bit of time, probably like 90 minutes versus if you have the additional chargers like 50. I bought the guards as well. And I would highly recommend them, not for yourself, but when you're flying them, I think they're going to make a big difference in terms of safety. It's to protect the people around you who may be passing by. And also, when you're launching it, it's kind of a nice thing to have as well. If it's in your hand, then it'll be nice to have those on there. Hand gestures. I think they're really simple, and I think it's a nice addition to having a drone. If you're, for the specific purpose of taking pictures of a selfie and kind of playing and moving it around, it's really nice. I think that's a feature on top. I wouldn't say it's perfect. Doesn't get it right all the time. Definitely cool, and I think this is one of the things that if they continue to improve the software, it sets the DJI Spark from other tiny drones. So I did not buy the controller, so I only use the phone control. I would say the phone control is really responsive. It's good. Just the similar characteristics of the Phantom 3 Professional or 4, where you got the 2 joysticks. Make sure when you're using this that when you first start, you reboot all the devices so they connect up. I think when I first got it going, the video wasn't showing, and then I was like trying to figure out what to do, and all I had to do was just turn my phone back off and on and reboot, the standard reboot. IT guy speaking right now. But so picture quality, it's not 4K video, it's 2K video. Now that's if you're doing YouTube and even feature films, it's still in 2K for the most part. You're okay, but you don't get that latitude of cropping. You obviously don't get additional picture quality, so you might want to consider that as a factor. Again, likely you're probably not shooting your feature film with this. You're probably shooting some YouTube videos, some blogging, stuff with your friends or just family, so it may not be an issue. You don't have ND filters, which can be a challenge. If you don't know what an ND filter is, it's like on camera lenses, you can place these kind of darkened lenses on top of the existing lens that you have, and what that allows you to do is it handles when the picture is too bright, when there's too much sunlight coming in, kind of like right now. If you really like the DJI Spark, then I recommend the controller. It's going to give you more range. It's definitely easier to control, a little more expensive. It's about $150 US additional. Overall, I like it. I think at $500 US, I think it's definitely not inexpensive, but I think it's attainable, and it may give you some really quality, different shots. If you're, let's say, a blogger, you're a YouTuber. I think it's a good way to differentiate, and it's easy enough, I think, if you spend the time to figure out how to use it, that it's going to be a really good addition to your arsenal. Again, in terms of the picture, it's pretty good. The photos are pretty good as well, but they're not going to be as good, and you're not going to have as much control as you would in a larger drone. But I think I would trade that if I'm traveling and hiking up a mountain, and this is all I want to carry. It's fairly light, and I can throw this in my bag. So I think it's definitely a win. All right, thanks, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video.